Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We hope everyone's doing great today. This is Friday afternoon, and Marie and I are getting ready to have our evening meal. And we had to flip a coin to decide who's going to cook. And guess who lost? So it looks like I'm going to be over here doing some cooking today.
Well, I'll be making a salad.
Marie's going to make us a salad. For today's recipe, we're going to be making a cheeseburger pasta, and we're going to make it like a casserole. And the recipe that I'm going to post in the description below is going to be the full recipe. But this recipe makes a lot of food, and Marie and I can't eat that much food, so I'm going to cut it in half, and we're just going to make a half of a recipe, okay, Marie? That'll still make more than we can eat, because like I said, this is a big meal. The first thing I need to do is I need to put some oil in my skillet here. I forgot to do that, Marie. Let me get some oil.
I guess this will be our Friday night date meal.
Okay, sounds good to me.
We'll have to pick us out a movie in a minute.
Well, I tell you, Marie, we've had a busy week, haven't we?
We have.
Now, everybody's going to see this video on Monday afternoon, but like I said, this is Friday for us. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on and let it be heating up a little bit, because it takes a few minutes for this electric skillet to get started. And the ingredients for this, now the full recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm going to go ahead and use the full pound of ground beef, even though I'm cutting everything else in half, because I like a lot of extra meat in mine, so I think that'll work good, don't you, Marie? Okay. On the pasta, the full recipe calls for a 1 pound box, but I'm only going to use half of a box. I'm going to go ahead and put this in, let it start cooking. I've already got oil and salt in the water here, and let that come back to a boil, and we'll let that boil for about 10 to 12 minutes.
I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm half asleep over here, Calvin.
Well, Marie, welcome to the crowd, honey. I stay asleep most of the time. We did have a real good day this last week with our little great grandbabies. That was so much fun going to Hobby Lobby, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now this ground beef had been in the freezer, and so I thawed it out just by putting it in the refrigerator overnight. But it's going to take just a few minutes to warm up, so it'll break up some, but we'll let it sit there and continue to cook for just a few minutes. One other thing that I am going to add to our recipe, this is peppers and onion blend. It's frozen from Great Value, and I'm just going to open this up and put a little bit in, just extra. This is not in the recipe. You can use it if you want to, or you can leave it out, either way. And with it being frozen, I'm just going to go ahead and cook it with the ground beef. That'll be okay, won't it, Marie?
Mm-hmm.
And that looks good. I love buying it like this already cut up and ready to go. And I'm just going to pour some in, let it go ahead and be heating up too. That'll be enough there. That's about a third of this bag that I'm going to use. And I'll go ahead and put this up. So we're gonna let this start heating up real good. The pasta's cooking and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back and this skillet has heated up now. So it is starting to cook and that ground beef has broke up real good. The pasta over there has still got about 6 or 7 more minutes to continue cooking. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stir this up and let this completely brown. And after it completely browns, I'm going to drain off the excess grease. And you can tell this meat does have some extra grease on it. When I get that done, I'll be back with you and we'll do the next steps. Marie, this sure is looking good over here. I think this is going to make us a great meal tonight.
It'll beat going out and spending $60 or $70. It'll be a good budget-friendly, easy meal.
We didn't tell anyone that this time, but this month, Marie and I together have decided that we were going to try to cut back on our going out to eat so many times. And it's not that we don't have the money to do it, but we're just going to try to cut back on it and save a little money and work on our preps a little bit, right? Our freezer is completely full, so we're trying to use as much of the food out of the freezer as we can to work it down some, because a lot of the stormy season is going to be coming here before long, and we sometimes lose electricity during the summer, so we want to try to avoid that. Okay, so let's let this continue to cook here, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back, y'all. And Marie's already got the pasta drained off for me. It's ready to go in. I got the grease drained off the ground beef. So next I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. And this is just add the amount you want to taste. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little salt in there. And that's probably not as much as it looked. I'm going to put a little black pepper. And I'm going to put some garlic powder. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll give it a stir before I add anything else. And then I'll start adding the pasta to it. Even though that is powdered garlic powder, it does still smell good.
Yep.
I used to never like garlic, and a few years ago, I think it was right after your surgery, Marie, when I started cooking meals for you, and you'd get me to put garlic in it because you like the flavor of garlic. I started liking garlic, and now I love it. I put it on almost everything, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it too, but I just don't like having to cut up the cloves of garlic. I don't like it on my hands.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the pasta. Now this is 1/2 of a box, 8 ounces of pasta. And that's those big shells, so they probably going to absorb all this. This is 1 can, it's a 10-ounce can, I believe, of tomato soup. And
you can see if you need to put some more in it.
Yeah.
Since the noodles got so big.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of water to it. Okay, let me give this a little stir.
I wonder how it would taste with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in it.
Well, it's probably good. You want me to add some to it and see?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get some Worcestershire sauce real quick. This is something else that we like a pretty good bit too. Got some on my hand there. That's probably about a tablespoonful, Marie. Okay, and I'm going to put about, this is 2 cups of cheddar cheese, and I'm going to put about half of this in there with it right now and stir it up real good. Okay. Okay, let me get this all mixed together real good. Maria, I like the smell of the Worcestershire being added to it. So I think you had a good suggestion, hon. It's one thing about working together on recipes like this. We come up with a lot of different ideas, don't we, Maria?
Yeah.
Boy, it looks good.
Do you think we should add any more of that tomato sauce?
Do you think I should? I don't think it needs it. I think it's going to be just fine like that.
Okay.
I hope so anyway. I just want to try to get the meat mixed into it real good. I'm glad I went ahead and put the whole pound of ground beef in it because I do like the ground beef. Okay, I think that's mixed up good. So the next step, we're going to put in our casserole dish. Now the recipe calls for a 9 by 13, but since we're making half, I'm using this one. This is a Pioneer Woman casserole dish, and it looks like it's about 5 by 7 or maybe 5 by 8, but it's a lot smaller than 9 by 13. So let me pour this in. That looks good, don't it, Marie?
Yeah, it does. Smells good too.
I'm glad that we put those peppers in. I think that's going to make it really good.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the topping, I'm going to put the rest of the cheddar cheese on.
If you strictly want to make it just like a cheeseburger type dish, then, you know, some children, they don't like the peppers and stuff, and you can leave all those out.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of mozzarella on here also. I'm pretty sure this package has been opened already. I'm not going to put a lot of mozzarella, but just a little bit, just sort of sprinkle it over it. Turn this off. I forgot to turn off my little burner. Okay, Marie, how does that look, hon?
It looks like a good casserole to me.
Okay, we're going to take some tin foil and I'm going to cover it. And we're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take the foil off and let it cook for about 10 more minutes just to brown the top a little bit. So let's get this in the oven and we'll be back with you about 30 minutes from now.
And while that's cooking, I'm going to be making a salad.
What you're putting in, all your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring?
Okay, everyone, we're back, and our cheeseburger pasta casserole is done. And when it came out of the oven, I couldn't believe how good it smells.
I know it smells really good.
And Marie suggested put the Worcestershire sauce in, and I can smell the Worcestershire sauce, so I know it's going to be good. Marie, let me get you some.
Not a whole lot now, just a serving, but not a whole
Oh, okay.
lot.
I'll give you a small serving. Let's see how it comes out. It's got a lot of cheese on top of it.
Okay.
How about that? That's a small serving. I'm going to get me about the same amount. And wow, it really looks good. I'll just go ahead and take over to there. I think it looks great, Marie.
Oh, no.
Can't wait to try it. Okay, Marie, it's steaming hot, so we better be careful and not let it burn us. Lots of flavors in it. I wish I'd put a little bit more onion in it now. But really good. One more bite here. Two thumbs up. I like it. I was wanting something that would be like comfort food, and this is definitely it. Let me get one sip of Marie's tea.
I like it. It's very delicious.
And Marie made us a real nice salad to go with it. So we're going to enjoy a really good meal tonight. And this is Friday afternoon. You're not going to see this video until Monday evening, but we want to go ahead and get it cooked this evening so we could enjoy this meal. And there's going to be plenty here we could have. We could actually have 2 more meals off this. So even making half of a recipe for the way me and Marie eat, it would give us 6 servings, wouldn't it? And so it makes a lot of food. If you make the full recipe, like I'm going to put in the description below, you can expect it to feed a big family. Or you can put some in the freezer and save it for later. But like I said, our freezer is full, so we don't want to do that anymore. Not right now. Okay, Marie. I enjoyed working with you this evening, and we got big plans for tomorrow, don't we?
It's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah. We do have big plans for tomorrow. So y'all have a great weekend. Of course, you won't see this till Monday, but y'all have a great week. And we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Kevin said, we'll see you on our next video. Bye.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining